welcome back everybody to my birthday special for Ken Page, in which we're going to play one more game for the Game Boy, and that is Jeopardy Team Tournament. How will we do? Let's find out. The categories: government, people, water, America, stellar objects, war and peace, and products. The senator who created the Red Scare in the 1950s. Who is Joseph McCarthy? First president to be assassinated while still in office. Who's Abraham Lincoln? Teddy Roosevelt tried to negotiate with this country to finish building the Panama Canal. Colombia. Famous woman leader of Great Britain that resigned in 1990. Where's Margaret Thatcher? President of the United States in 1991. Who's George Bush? The Vice President of the United States in 1991. Who is Dan Quayle? Famous Russian leader in 1991. Who is Gorbachev? Mikhail Gorbachev, yeah. Famous Polish Solidarity leader. Who's Lech Walesa? Inventor of the telephone. Who's Alexander Graham Bell? America dropped the first atomic bomb on this Japanese city. What is Hiroshima? Yep. Manila hemp used to make rope and other products. Abaca. A plant grown for its starchy roots, which are used for food and not a potatum. What is a potato plant? Wrong. Manioc. A medicine made from the bark of a cinchona tree used to treat certain fevers. What is aspirin? Wrong. Quinine, okay. A small fish that is often canned whole. What are sardines? Yay. Oil made from nuts and used in paint and varnish. What is peanut oil? Wrong. Tongue oil, okay. Streak of light made of hot gases produced by a burning meteoroid in the Earth's atmosphere. It's a meteor. Meteoroid that strikes the Earth's surface. A meteorite. Solid rock-like object that may strike the Earth's atmosphere. A meteoroid. A very fast flood condition. What is a flash flood? So a body of water surrounded by land. What's a lake? A long, narrow body of water that flows through the land. What's a river? Body of salt water smaller than an ocean. What's a sea? The state of being underwater. What is submerged? Scientist who studies the weather. What is a meteorologist? Study of the Earth's atmosphere, weather, and climate. What is meteorology? In 1876, Indians led by Crazy Horse and Gall defeated this general, who was Custer. country that most helped America in the Revolutionary War. What is France? The American Revolutionary officer who betrayed his country was Benedict Arnold. British general who surrendered at Yorktown brought the American Revolution to an end. General Cornwallis. Now the last clip. Annexing Texas led the United States to war with this country. What is Mexico? When rationing of this began in 1942, most people were limited to 3 gallons per week. What is water? What? Oh. Gasoline, alright. Though it ended nationally in 1933, Mississippi didn't repeal it until 1966. What is prohibition? In 1861, this Connecticut college awarded the first PhD degree in the U.S. What is Yale? The Santa Fe Trail became obsolete after the completion of this railroad in 1880. What is the Atchison Santa Fe Railroad? Wrong. The Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe. I had to put the whole thing. In the early 1900s, part of what is now this state asked to become the separate state of Sequoia. What is Oklahoma? The amount of money paid to you by the bank for keeping money in savings. What is interest? Type of account where you try to save. What's a savings account? Type of account where you put money to pay bills by check. What's a checking account? A metal box where you keep important papers and valuables at a bank. Safety deposit box. If you do not have a checking account, you can purchase this type of check at a bank. Money order. During this phase of mitosis, the chromosomes are copied. Interphase. During this phase of mitosis, the nuclear membrane disappears. Prophase, alright. During this phase of mitosis, the chromosomes line up in the middle of the cell. Metaphase. During this phase of mitosis, the chromosomes separate. Anaphase. Mitosis phase, in which the nuclear membranes form and a furrow divides the cell. Wrong. Telephase. People wanting independence whose land is part of Turkey, Iran, Iraq, and Syria. The Kurds. People who lived in Northwest Africa before it was conquered by the Arabs. The Berbers, yeah. Early Dutch settlers of South Africa, whose name is the Dutch word for farmers. Oh, I think I just figured it out. Wrong. I'm gonna try it. Who are the Boers? The branch of Islam that most Muslims belong to. Sunni. Sunni, however you say it. Asian people living in Mongolia, China, and Siberia. Mongols, yeah. This Civil War president was the first GOP president to serve 2 full terms. Who was Ulysses S. Grant? Crap. This president was actually born in Lamar, Missouri, not Independence. Who's Harry Truman? His 39th president's maternal grandfather was postmaster in Richland, Georgia. Who is Jimmy Carter? On April 11th, 1898, he asked Congress for authorization to use military force in Cuba. Who is Theodore Roosevelt? Wrong. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try for 1200. Succeeding Fillmore, he delivered his 1853 inaugural address from memory. Who was Rutherford B. Hayes? Wrong. Franklin Pierce. Okay. Members of a Christian group in Egypt that resisted adopting Arab ways. The Copts. Wandering Arab herders. Who are the Meanders? Wrong. The Bedouin. People who wanted to establish a Jewish homeland in the Middle East. The Zionists. The ancient language of the Asian Indians. Sanskrit. Descendants of the first inhabitants of New Zealand. Who are the Maori? Actinide series. Will they take my answer? Or will they not take it? Let's find out. They took it. $10,001. So for the next game, everybody.